Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, yeah. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Two mics, two friends, one show, let's go. The Daps and Pounds show. This is the Daps and Pounds show. Yeah, you know.
What's up, everybody? How are you doing? My name is Malky. To my right, we have
Doby.
And this is the best podcast in the world. We represent two mics,
two friends,
and one show, the Daps and Pounds show. Guys.
Show.
35. This is episode 35. After a short break last week, we are back like we never left. We're so happy to be back with you guys. We have tons of stuff to get into. But first, I guess we have to get into the new digs that we're in, obviously.
Yeah, new setup.
So we're just going to go with good, bad right now. So good, bad. Why don't you start your homeowner now?
Yeah, homeowner. Already coming with the homeowner issues. Take, for instance, your basement pipe, your cast iron basement drain pipe, I guess you would call it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's already flooding. But you got to figure it out. It is what it is. It's part of the problem, or part of being a homeowner. It's all good, though. But that's what this is. So are we always going to have these... to you, they might look blue. They might look gray. I don't know. In here, I think it's it's on the verge of being both. Wall color. We don't know if we'll do that. I might end up putting the foam behind us, so it looks like we're kind of like more in a studio setting. Because hopefully the sound isn't too bad, but it might be a little bit echoey. So the homeowner situation, man, that's been awesome. Praise God for that. It's already got, we're happy we're here. It's got more space. The dogs love the backyard. It's been a cool part. And shout out to Mr. Top 5. Jeff and Lindsay went out to their wedding. It was awesome. Perfect weather. That was a fun experience. It was cool meeting Jeff's friends. There are people, too, that I know because I know you well. You would have gone along with all of them just as much as I did. So it's just kind of one of those things where it didn't take long for everybody to kind of just talk, figure who everybody is, and then just gelled really nicely.
That's awesome.
So that was awesome. Bad. I would say I lost a lot of sleep, but that's okay. Bad. You know what? Let's talk about it. Do you ever get those like sores on your tongue? You haven't had that? It's just like this one little spot. Like, so what happens is like a taste bud or something like that. It's inflammation on like a single taste bud. And one of the ones that's on the side of my tongue, and it is killing me. It is like
I've never had that.
Irritating.
The most that happens to me is like the cheek, like the canker sores, but even that I haven't had since I was a little kid.
Dude, I'm like, you can feel it constantly, and it's a constant annoyance. And so...
That sounds bad.
I can't believe you never experienced that.
I've
Guys,
never ever had that.
Follow us at Daps_Pounds on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Or if you're watching this on YouTube, throw in the comments, hit us up on Twitter. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I cannot be the only one in this situation. Malcolm doesn't know what I'm talking about, so help me, please, so that he knows this is not just a Zach Doby thing. All right?
What if it's just you? What if you're the only one? Then I might
have to go get checked up, bro.
That's crazy.
Doby one, you're our only one. Let's see what else is good. Like, been playing some Xbox, playing let's see here, Cuphead. Cuphead's a super hard game, but the cartoon style is from like the early 30s. It's pretty awesome. 30s, I think, or 30s or 40s, something like that. Could be 50s. I don't know. My time frame's probably really off. But like early, like old school Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse art style. So that's been a fun game. Shout out to my family because they just got back from Iceland safely. So they said they had a good trip, but glad they're back safe.
It's lit.
Yeah, man, it's just constantly lit out here. We doing things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, by the time you guys hear this, I'll be 27.
That's what I thought you were gonna lead with. I was like, is he gonna mention his birthday at all?
Yeah, no. Mary's been very frustrated with me because she's like, "What do you want?" And I just tell her all the time, "I don't know." I did hint that if she can cop that EXO weekend collab at HM, that hoodie.
Oh, at H&M. Is it? I haven't been inside this H&M in town in a year. And when I went, it was only once. Do they have it there? Or do you have to order it online?
Well, it's sold out online, so it's a very, very slim chance. But it is what it is. Been thinking about just with also too, one of the things I was challenged to continue to do music again, and it's like a repeative thing, and it's like, good Lord, if this keeps being mentioned, maybe it's just like God like nudging me, like, yo, like, I know you're feeling some type of way about it, but
you won't have that thing, you know what I mean, until you do it.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, I said I'd drop a project by Black Friday, didn't I?
Yeah, Black Friday, and it's fast approaching.
Yeah, I know. And you know me though, I work hard with deadlines. I do not do well without deadlines.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm gonna continue to work on that. So it was cool, but one of the people that we talked to, in the same person, Jason, shout out to Jason, he was challenging me about my music, but he said, this is a perfect time for you. Your birthday's coming up. He says, set your mind to, are you going to become a better individual this year? Challenge yourself to not just stay the same. Challenge yourself to increase in one of your crafts, or increase yourself in knowledge or something like that, and to just not stay stagnant as a human being. God gave us this brain to learn things and to continue to grow. So like one of the things like I want to do this year is more of that like Khan Academy stuff. Just pick, continue to just stay re-upped on that stuff. But I don't know. It's just going to be a new year. It's always kind of fun to just think sometimes about a clean slate. I mean, that's why people love the new year. New year, new me. There's a sense of a fresh start that everybody likes, not thinking about what's in the past. I'm mumbling and rambling a lot, so I apologize, individuals, but we missed a week. So yeah, that's me. That's good, bad.
You're good, man.
Oh, my birthday's October 8th, for anybody wondering. So
I'm excited for your birthday. I'm excited to give you what I got you. So I think it'll be pretty sick. I think you'll like it, hopefully. But yeah, was that all of your good, bad?
Dude, that's all it, man.
My mom's still recovering from surgery. That's been good.
Yeah.
The shout out to Zach and Lindsay. They're getting married tomorrow, so I'll be going to a wedding tomorrow. Excited to kind of see them get married and them get to start their life together. I actually have known Zach's sister for a long time. So that's really good too. I get to see her. So it'll be a good time. Any excuse that we get to kind of dress up and go to a wedding is dope. So looking forward to that. But I've been like super like busy, but like low key busy. I've just been doing a bunch of different things. So I've been just really happy and thankful to God that He's been giving me stuff to do. Mm-hmm. Working on. I was given a kind of list of different things, articles to write for the St. Louis Magazine that I mentioned I'll be writing for at the beginning of next year, and it's kind of making me choose which direction I want to go, and then I'll do some research, so more details on that. But I'll definitely let you guys in on everything once it's figured out, because I want you guys to read it. So yeah, it'll be really cool. It's playoff baseball season. That's always fun. That Yankees game the other night was really, really fun to watch. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Sports are pretty fun right now with the NBA. Mm-hmm. Those are all things that have made my weeks brighter.
Thoughts on the All-Star change up?
Listen, the All-Star change up is what they've been needing to do for like ever. Like East versus West, the West is gonna shoot the lights out. If you just look at a regular season and you look at if you look at the scores that happen in the regular season, you'd be able to know that the West is far superior.
Right. For listeners who don't know what we're talking about, how did they change it up? And again, how are your thoughts on the whole process?
So before, the fans voted on starters and substitutes in the NBA from the East and from the Western conferences. And so from the East, it'd be your LeBron Jameses, your Dwayne Wade's, Anthony Davis's, people like that. From the West, it'd be your Damian Lillard's, it'd be your Steph Curry's and KD's, right? Well, the West always wins because the West is just better statistically. They have more shooters. The West Coast offense is faster. East Coast plays half-court basketball. They want to slow it down, get physical with you, right? Well, they've just changed this because people are turning off the game after the first quarter. The first quarter of the All-Star game is usually a bunch of highlight dunks, and then when the subs come in, you turn the channel because you're like, all right, this is going to be more of the same. There's no defense played ever. Now they've made it so there's going to be captains. The captains are, I believe the captains are going to be the people who get the highest votes. And they're going to be captains. They're going to pick their starters and they're going to pick their substitutes. And this way, you'll be in situations where KD may have to choose between Steph and Russ.
Dude, I hope they I hope they show this on camera. Like, this will be prime time television.
I do too. This is like all the drama that happens, the locker room backstage beefs between KD and Russ, between LeBron and my man who just left, Kyrie. Like all these little things. If LeBron is probably from the East Coast going to be the highest vote getter.
Right.
Well,
see, they're probably going to be
point guard wise,
Steph Curry or KD, I think.
And that's just, it's gonna be, we might see defense play now because now they brought your ego into it.
Right. Oh yeah.
So
this is pickup game.
This style. Could be great. This could be really great.
This is they're at the YMCA playing for bragging rights.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. I also like the fact that they're going to be playing for an amount of money that will be going to a charity that will allow their ego to get into it now, because it's like a lot of these guys have charities, and that's really good. I appreciate it. I think that it's going to be good, and those are just some of the things that have made my week better. Bad, honestly, I can't think of anything too bad.
Your LSU Tigers.
Although that too, LSU they're 2-2 now. They died to one team that they shouldn't have lost to at all. The other one, I said before the season, this is one of the maybe teams. And now this next week tomorrow, they're going to Florida to probably get killed. Florida is a team that
they're
is
lucky, though.
Considered a rivalry.
But they're lucky.
Who's lucky?
Florida. They've been winning lucky.
Oh, yeah.
You could beat them.
No, I mean, we could. The thing is, like, it sucks for this season, but we have a lot of people. The bad part about LSU graduating so many people and sending so many people leave LSU and go to the NFL. The bad part is then you get young kids all the time.
Oh yeah.
And if you don't have a coach, I love Coach O, but if you don't have a coach that knows how to groom those next man up mentalities, then this can happen. So it sucks. If they lose again this season, I would say that Coach O is gone like this season. But after the season, he's gone anyway. But
at least you didn't. At least you weren't up 17-10 or 17-7 in the fourth quarter, and you end up losing.
Well, what's crazy is, like, I don't know how to feel about the loss to Troy because they were killing us. Like, it was like 21-0 when I saw it, and then they ended up losing 24-21. I'm like, so you stage this huge, great comeback and then don't even do it. So I'm like, oh, that's really awesome. But that tells me you could have beat them. That tells me like you were playing for 3 quarters. Literally, if you catch up in a quarter and a half, that means for 3.5 quarters, you were just chilling.
Right.
And I think that that's the mentality that's gone. When you lose a Jamal Adams, who was a captain of that defense as a corner, and you lose a Duke Riley to the Falcons, who was a captain of the defense. Both of those guys are gone in the NFL doing really nice things. Jamal Adams is like the only thing the Jets have.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you do? So It sucks, man. It sucks. LSU has broken my heart. It's still okay. Still repping.
Yeah.
We're going to turn it around this season.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's bad. And then I'll say this, because this just happened today. Well, the last couple of days. I think I like rainy weather a lot, but I don't like rain.
Okay. You just like an overcast.
I like overcast. I even like slick ground. I even like it when the light bounces off the ground. It's like shiny, and I like slipping around a little bit. I don't mind any of that. But actual rain is super, super annoying.
Do you like slip and slides?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like slip and slides a lot.
What would you do if Tory Lanez invited you to do slip and slides?
Once he got on the actual mat, I get behind him and roll up the mat with him. So he was just like in this thing that was easy to chuck, and then I chuck it over the neighbor's fence.
Into the Sandlot fence.
Into the Sandlot fence so that he could get the beast.
Nice. Good story.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's my good, bad, bad. Let's see. I'm thinking. Do we miss anything major? I think we should get into new music.
Yeah, of course.
Since there's so much to cover for new music. Guys, so 2 weeks going back, looking at things we covered, we were able to talk about the Macklemore project. I remember that.
Yeah, we did. And Lecrae.
So Party Next Door.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
Okay.
Party Next Door, he dropped 7 days. Apparently he recorded this project in 7 days, hence the title 7 Days. There's 7 songs. I watched the Zane Lowe interview with him on Beats One, Apple Music, and Zane said, is this considered a mixtape or an album? And Party was like, it's all the same thing. So he's just considering this like a project, you know, he's not going to label it. But for me, man, I actually really like this. I actually like this project a lot. He has a song called Damage with Halsey.
It's a really good one.
I feel like a rocket should be on that one. I feel like it should be on the radio. That's a very radio friendly song. He has other songs like Never Played Me that he's like dipping into that Bryson Tiller lane based on Tiller's last album. He has a song with Rick Ross that I think is pretty good. I'm a fan of anything with Rick Ross on it. How'd you feel about the project though overall?
Really good overall, better than the last project he put out. And Love Me Again might be one of the best beats he's ever produced, if he produced that beat.
Yeah, Love Me Again is dope.
That beat is crazy.
Love Me Again is really dope.
But Damage and Love Me Again, those are my top 2.
And also, when I was watching the Zane Lowe interview, Zane Lowe was asking him about Wild Thoughts, and he said he wrote it in like 45 minutes. I was like, dude, you're like... with a pen, he's so next level.
Yeah,
and he said like
nuts.
He dumbed it down and knew that the wow, he knew that would be chantable. So like he said that's what he was like, yeah, it was easy. Like I just made the chorus like super sing song.
Yeah.
Dude, you're next level.
I like it on Wild Thoughts. Dude, Rihanna loves Party Next Door. Think about it.
Oh yeah, she's working him a lot.
She's hitting up Party for hits.
And I would too if I were in her position. I don't see a reason why she would stop at all. It's called 7 Days, Party Next Door. Go get it if you are a fan of Party. And if you're not a fan of Party, there's 2 or 3 things on there you'll like even still, I believe. Demi Lovato dropped. I'll say that the last half of the album was the dope part to me. The first half was a lot of the singles that she had released. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. But the second half, I like the song Lonely. I sometimes even am surprised that she really has vocals like this, but she can actually really sing. Demi's out here vocally. I like Cry Baby, that's pretty good. I like the acoustic version of Sorry Not Sorry. Everything on the second half, I appreciate. Yeah, and that one's called Tell Me You Love Me. I think that now she's going to... This is the best Demi I've heard. This is the best good. Demi I've had. I'll say it like that.
Is it the best Demi you've seen?
Yeah, Demi's out here wild right now. Demi can holler at your boy.
Does she make you Khaled two-step?
No, not many girls make me Khaled two-step right now.
Okay, actually... Let's take a quick pause. Rip to all those Tori Kelly fans out there.
Yeah, I'm never listening to her music.
Shut up. Yes, you are.
I will, but like, bro, it's different now. I'm not gonna lie. Is that wrong? Maybe it's wrong.
I think some good music's gonna come out of this. Apparently, they knew each other even back like in high school. I was doing some creeping.
I did a lot of creeping. They probably did. He's pretty tall. I don't think he's better than me. I don't think he can hold a candle to me.
Hey, at least it's not Tory Lanez. Can you imagine the travesty? Or G-Eazy. Oh my gosh.
I would write a letter. Like, I would write a letter to her mom and dad and be like, why'd you let this happen? How could this have happened ever? But shout out to Tori Kelly. I'm genuinely happy for her.
Yeah. Hopefully new music's on the way.
To hear, you know, we were listening to Dear No One and like stuff like that, and to hear where she was and like Paper Hearts to now being engaged is really, really cool. So I wish her all the best. I'm heated though. Like I'm not like super happy for it. I'm like happy for it as a whole, but I'm not like super happy for it. So shout out to Tori Kelly though. G Herbo, he dropped last week. G Herbo, for those that don't know, he used to go by Lil Herb. He's a Chicago rapper. He came up during that drill scene along with Lil Bibby and King Louie and a lot of the Chirac artists around the Chief Keef era. And he seems to have grown a lot, but it's still super, super gangster music. Like, it's still super heavy bass music. It's called Humble Beast. It's about 15 songs. And if you want that street music, then I would say that it's good to go. His voice is weird to me, so sometimes I can't get past his voice because it is extremely deep, and that's not bad. But when he shouts, it's kind of like slow. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's hard for me to get past his voice sometimes. Same with Lil Bibby, actually. It's hard for me to get past their voices because they're so deep and just... you can tell that they're street then rappers. They don't have like super great microphone etiquette or anything like that. But I like the Bipolar song. Bipolar is my favorite song on the album. Did you have a chance to listen to this one at all?
I did not.
Okay. I would say that there are songs that you can go back and listen to. I don't think that this is an amazing, immaculate album at all, but I think that it's decent, and I can tell he's grown from... He's trying to get away from the street stuff, but of where he is in Chicago and in that life, like it's kind of hard. He's no Mick Jenkins though. He's no Mick Jenkins. He's not the guy from Chicago that's gonna rap and kind of elevate. He's the guy that's gonna give you like the harsher side of things as well. Jhene Aiko dropped. That was a surprise project.
No, that was part of the...
that was part of last week too?
Yeah.
Or the week
before that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A Boogie with the Hoodie dropped.
That was last week.
Okay. He dropped The Bigger Artist. I actually like this album, man.
I was able to listen to like 5 songs, and I did like where it was going. And it's charting really well, actually. Like
it is. I thought that it wouldn't chart that well because his buzz has died down so much. Last year, it was like everybody was on A Boogie and Young M.A. super hard, and it seems like it kind of went down. But I like No Promises. To be honest with you, the song that everybody goes crazy about, Drowning with Kodak, I really don't like that song that much. But No Promises I like. I like Beast Mode though. Beast Mode's good. That's the last song in the album.
Yeah.
It's called The Bigger Artist though.
I woke up in beauty in the beast mode.
Let's see what else came out. I listened to J.P. Cooper today.
Yeah, how's how's he?
this guy, best voice I've heard in a long time. He's a singer.
Since Daniel Caesar, that didn't come out too long ago.
Best voice I've heard in a long time. He competes. He's up there with Daniel Caesar voice-wise. It's angelic. It's beautiful.
Oh, my gosh.
Doesn't have the song of Daniel Caesar.
No, come on, man. Dude, I got everybody hooked on Daniel Caesar while I was out there.
Daniel Caesar has one of the best albums of the entire year.
Lil Pump.
Lil Pump dropped.
Lil Pump, I tried. Okay, I tried, ladies and gentlemen. He reminds me of Rap God. What's his name? Ugly God.
Ugly God.
He just reminds me of Ugly God. It's just like ignorant music. I understand why people kind of like him, like that Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just not down with. I mean, it sounds kind of ironic because Cut It and then I'm in love with the Coco, like those songs I like. But for some reason, his stuff just really, really bugs me. So I tried. I listened to it. Not all the way, but I get why some people like him. If it's not, you should. Who would that? Who would that be? Anyways, that's somebody on our knocking on the door. I have no clue who it is.
Right now, somebody's welcoming to the neighborhood, I think.
Should I go introduce myself real quick?
I don't know.
I might want to.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll be right back. Some first time homeowners package thing that they come by and they give you coupons and stuff and welcome you.
Oh, dude, those are so lit. When I moved into my apartment at Edwardsville, we had so many coupons for months.
No, we didn't get that many.
Really?
Yeah, I mean we got Culver's, but that's about it.
Yo, that
What
is
was
the
it?
worst. Yo, it's lit. First of all, this is the worst website I think I've ever seen in my entire life for a church. Have you ever seen a church website that's this repug? This is terrible. Fam.
It's the 500th anniversary of the Reformation, bro. You can't help but get hyped.
By the way, I had to memorize the entire Reformation.
Then all of them?
Yeah, for the Lutheran Small Catechism. It's bonkers.
How many theses are there? 90?
95.
You had to remember. What? Yo, I didn't have to do that. I got a degree.
Yo, it's terrible. Middle school life.
What were we talking about?
Okay, hang on.
I almost want to start it when you came across that website because that killed me.
Yo, that's so bad. I've never seen that website. All right, let me start the timer again.
There's music, right?
Yeah, we wrote music. All right, Lil Pump.
Lil Pump. Gucci
Hey
gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
We're back.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
back
just not
again.
down with them. I mean, if you get it, you get it. But, I mean, it is what it is. I think there's a lot of better artists that do the same thing, in that same lane that he's in.
I think that's where I'm at because when you go with the drug rap, I feel like it's the drug mumble stuff. If you're gonna like it, because inevitably there's gonna be someone who does it to a beat or does it with a flow that you like, and that's just music. That's just how music works. But now I'm to the point where I'm just gonna pick two out of the pot that I actually enjoy.
Right.
And I'm not a Lil Pump guy. I'm sorry. That sounds wild. But yeah, I'm not down with Lil Pump. I'm sorry. I don't get it yet. I don't get it. But I didn't get Uzi when Uzi was buzzing. I didn't get Yachty when Yachty was buzzing either.
Yachty ain't buzzing anymore,
time. Yeah, he's not buzzing. But when he was buzzing, I didn't get it. So yeah, maybe it'll grow on me. I'm not sure. Triple Red came out. I've heard that Triple Red's supposed to replace Uzi. I've heard that that's his lane.
Is it good? I didn't get the chance
It was
to listen
not.
to it.
So it's not bad, and I definitely see what's happening. If I'm Uzi, I'm a little heated. I'm a little heated.
Is it the exact same thing? Pretty
It's
much?
not the exact same thing. It's harder. Uzi's still more
Poppy.
more poppy.
He's
than that.
rocky?
This is more gangster than that.
Oh.
But I see where it's gonna go, and it's gonna go to the poppy lane. But he's emo singing and stuff on this too.
I'll have to check it out.
So yeah, Triple Red. He dropped a love letter to you, even with love in the title and everything.
Yeah.
It's. I don't know if he knows Uzi, but Uzi would probably be a little pissed. Super, super excited, dude. Sabrina Claudio. She finally dropped an album. It's called About Time, and it's about time, man.
Ooh.
She's somebody that has needed to drop the album for a long time, dude. I'm a big fan of her. I like all of her stuff. This album is good. This is the album that you play when you two-step when you cook.
Okay,
you can do that to that.
Two-step when you cook.
Two-step when you cook. You can clean to this.
Okay. Two-step when you clean.
And it's the date album. You have a date or something like that.
Two-step when you date.
And you just want to put something on to set the mood. And you just like chill after the dinner that you two-step to.
Two-step
and you're just like
you
hanging out. And you're like, hey baby, how are you doing today? Mm-hmm. I'm doing real good. Yeah. Listen to Sabrina Claudio. It's very smooth like Sade. It just feels good, man. It feels good. Go get this album. About time. I like it. Big fan. Big tune. Big mood.
Pretty angelic. I like where R&B is heading right now.
R&B is in good hands right now.
Yes, there's a lot of up-and-comers. Okay.
NF dropped.
Duke can rap.
It's called Perception.
Duke can rap. I talked to somebody else about this album. He says all of his albums sounds the same.
Yep.
It all sounds very similar. It's just very aggressive, kind of looking into my past type of raps. But I think he did a little bit more singing on this project than his other one. The tracks to look out for, I think Dreams is actually a good track, but You're Special, in my opinion, was the best song that I listened to. You're Special was a special song. It's about his girl, but I think that was a really good song. NF also has a very diehard fan base, which is pretty crazy. He's out there, and he can spit, though. He's very good at rapping. His cadences are excellent. People say he's kind of like a Christian Eminem, if you may say. Some of his songs can really get you hype. Just kind of depends on what your flavor is and what your taste is, really. Because I can tell he's very hit or miss for people. Sometimes, though, he sounds like he could be in Logic's lane. And I think that's where he probably should be.
I can see it.
But he's a little too aggressive for it. But there are some songs where he does remind me of Logic. Quite a bit, actually. I forget what song title it was, but I was thinking, yeah, this would be a Logic song. I think it was Let You Down.
Okay.
I think that's the one. Or no. It was My Life. Yep, My Life.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I thought it was good. That's the wonderful thing about music. And we just are recommending things. We'll let you know if it's absolute garbage. We don't think it's worth any of your time. But I think this is worth some people's time. Give it a chance. You guys, I mean, if you've never heard of them, give it a listen. Because what if you just came across a new artist that just really tugged at your heartstrings and just really impacted you a certain way you didn't expect? That's what this show's about. It's about discovering something new. It's about talking about cool music with people and talking about culture.
It is called Perception by NF, and it is 16 songs long. If you want to get that, make sure you go to the new releases on Apple Music. It's right there. Right there.
Hit us up, Apple Music. We would love to be your sponsor.
Yeah, we give you guys plugs.
All day.
Kane Brown, that album came out a long time ago. He's a country act. I didn't get a chance to listen to Take Me Apart by Kalia, but I heard an EDM mix that she was on. It's pretty hard.
Dang, I did not see Dame Dolla's
Dude,
EP.
And it's hard, too.
I didn't see it.
It's hard. It's pretty hard. This morning, I literally just, listened to everything. It was kind of nuts this morning for me.
You listen to Marilyn Manson?
Yeah. Listen 4 songs. 4 songs from Marilyn Manson. I listened to just, everything I possibly could because I haven't done that in a long time.
All right, real quick, back to Dame Dolla. Dame Dolla is an NBA player.
Yeah.
And
best bars in the NBA by far.
I would say ever. Shaq ain't touching him.
Bro, Shaq went double platinum though.
But that doesn't. But in the era where it was a lot easier to go double platinum.
Shaq has a song with Biggie. It's different. He has a song with Meth. It's different, but I will say
he's not touching his bars.
Actual rapping ability. If you say bars, then I'll say Dame's probably the best.
That's what I'm trying to say.
If you say bars, okay, that's fine. He's really great.
I need to listen to it.
Yeah, I like it. There's stuff on here that you'll really like.
Dave East or Dame Dolla.
Well, Dave East. I mean, there's a now. if this was his full time, Dame. I'm telling you, I've listened to Dame enough now. If Dame Dolla was a full-time rapper and he had all the time, didn't have to go to practice, didn't have to go to the gym every single day, and he could focus on just music, Dame Dolla would be someone we'd be talking about as like, no, he's legitimately like good.
He's up there.
But it's just, that's not what he's, doing. He's doing both.
He's making buckets, and he's really good.
Dame Dolla, the album's called Confirmed.
He's arguably a top 5 point guard in the league.
I like it. Very true. Very true.
So he's a talented individual.
I think he should actually get more looks in the league than he does as far as like MVP and stuff like 100%. That. He should be in the finals for a lot of those conversations, but because
he'll get picked up in the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, he's going to the All-Star game. I'm almost certain of it.
And that's why I can't wait for this, because LeBron James, remember, he says there's so many people in the league that don't know how to play basketball. You know who he's going to pick up? People who know how to play basketball. You know why he likes Dwayne Wade so much? Because he knows how to play basketball.
I like it.
Belly.
Chase Atlantic, they dropped a self-titled debut album. They've dropped like 3 EPs before this. They're listed as an alternative, although they are... They use a lot of like the drug rap
beats,
bass lines and beats and everything like that. I guess they're just called alternative because you will hear some drums. Like you will hear some
drums. Yeah, that's what's weird. It's like bass, synths.
I think if there was no rock drums and like zero guitar, then maybe it would be considered hip hop. But because you have those live instrumentation elements into the music, that's why it's called alternative. That's fine though.
I liked it though. It's a
different
taste.
It wasn't bad. I feel it's been a minute since I've been in American Eagle, but I feel like this is like new age American Eagle music. But I dig it because American Eagle's dope. I love American Eagle jeans. Plug. Give me some jeans. Belly. He dropped Mumble Rap. Super iconic title because he doesn't mumble rap on this project, but Belly comes from that XO Rock Nation crew. This whole thing was produced by Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder did a lot of early stuff with Drake. He has done a lot for Canada. He's on More Life once or twice.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same.
Almost the whole thing.
A lot of Drake like inspiration comes from Boy Wonder. So I appreciate Boy Wonder. And I think that when it comes to producers, he doesn't necessarily get a lot of credit, but he's up there. He's really good too.
And the reason why it was called mumble rap is because if you know the popular songs by Belly, a lot of people said he was in that mumble rap category.
Yep.
And if you listen to his feature on DJ Khaled's album, you know that boy can actually spit, and he's proven it on mumble rap.
I think too it's crazy because without that LA Leakers freestyle, we wouldn't be getting this. Without that LA Leakers freestyle, we wouldn't be getting the Khaled verse. Like, I think he's out on a mission right now.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And so shout out to LA Leakers and shout out to freestyles, because a lot of times you'll see people go up to these radio stations for freestyles and they won't be prepared. They can't actually rap. Well, guess what? If you actually can rap, you can legit make noise like Belly has. We were probably not going to get a Belly product without that until top of next year. But now I'm excited to hear the project because it's going to be that stuff that we love from Belly that's more melodic and this. Mm-hmm. So he's grown his fan base just from this. The boom bap people are really, really on Belly right now. So I really like it. Let's see. I like the song Bobby Brown. That's a dope song. What else do you like?
Lullaby was a really good song.
Lullaby was hard.
Standout to me because it was the first time like he kind of really goes into like his thoughts and his feelings about stuff. He dives deeper into things. I mean, the project he goes in. He had some couple bars like in flow patterns and stuff.
Yeah. Where
I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing, and I give him props for it.
He definitely knows what he's doing.
I think it's funny because P.O.P. is probably one of the worst songs on the album.
I don't like that song.
I don't like that song. Compared to the rest of the songs, I don't know why you chose that as a single.
I agree. I definitely
agree.
And
what did you Pusha T's verse went pretty tough.
Yeah.
But Belly didn't get bodied. That's what's crazy. Belly did not get bodied.
Belly can hang, man. He can really, really hang. And it's weird, too, because I remember when Jay-Z signed him to Roc Nation, I was like, oh, That's weird. I guess he's trying to cross over. I guess Rock Nation wants a representative into like the melodic music that is borderline. And I was like, I guess you just need someone like that on that roster. But now I think Jay knew, like, he had layers to him before. And this signing to Rock Nation is making all the sense in the world. So I get it now. Shout out to Belly. Shout out to EXO. Shout out to Boy Wonder. You did your thing on the beats, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Okay. Anything else that came out that we are forgetting? Blah, 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 blah.
I think that's most of it. We're not going to talk about Miley Cyrus. We're just... that's
so trash. I think that's it. I think that's
for the most part. Besides singles.
Singles. Well, there's a couple singles, though, that I will say we need to get to. We're going to go to the Lucy's right now. Right off the bat, drop today, Sam Smith, Pray. Did you listen to this? You don't like it?
No.
This song is great.
No.
Why don't you like it?
It's factory, dude. It's like I felt no genuineness about this whole thing. It's just this whole like... No, I did. I listened to it and I was thinking, this guy, Chance the Rapper, is blowing up of all this, talking about God stuff, all these lines like, I don't read my Bible, I don't even believe in you, but I'm just gonna pray. It feels like it's feeding off of the hype.
How is it like Chance the Rapper then? Because Chance the Rapper...
It's talking about like praising God. It's like, there's so much God messages now from... I'm not even getting it.
See, I think we need that. I think we need...
that's what I'm trying to say.
Bigger artists.
Some people will say...
to talk about that struggle.
And I knew some people would like this song. To me, though, I got zipped from it. It felt so hollow to me. And that just might be me. To me, his first single, way better.
I like this.
To me, this just felt like complete factory cookie cutter.
This is no more factory, in my opinion, than the Kesha Praying joint. This is no more factory than that, and people love that. I like that song.
That's all about praying. It's not even about God per se. This song was about like...
It's about his relationship with God and his struggle he has with it.
If you like it, you like it. I'm just saying, I'm never listening to it again.
I dig it. This is a song I'm personally going to go back to. Shouts to Sam Smith. Metro Boomin dropped Blue Pill.
Even though I will say Sam Smith's album is still going to be good, so it's not like I don't like Sam Smith. His last song was good.
It's gonna be great.
Blue Pill sucks.
Blue Pill was just a little like
trash.
I was super excited to see those two on the track, and I was super excited to see where it would go. But I'm not a big fan.
No,
I'm ready for Travis to just go away for a minute.
It's Travis's like, oh, here's my folder of 200 songs. Let's pick one.
Or Metro's. I mean, I'm pretty sure Metro made the beat.
I didn't like it. It's weak.
Let's see here. I didn't listen to Hood Rich Pablo Juan.
I did, and
did you like it?
Takeoff. Oh my god!
He's been rapping with Omission lately.
It was just Takeoff and Offset, and like Quavo had some like background vocals, but bro, Takeoff is like out rapping everybody on features from Migos as of right now.
Takeoff he's on a mission right now. He's trying to
I'm getting more hyped for a Takeoff project than I am an Offset project.
Oh, not me at all. Offset's project's gonna be legendary. I think Takeoff's super underrated, but I'm still heavy on Offset. I think he's dope. Baby Bash and Frankie J are still making music.
Yo, that chorus is actually really good.
I know,
that
dude.
chorus is crazy.
Sick. And when I saw them, I'm like, what? 2003?
Dude,
right
you can sound like Scooby-Doo so easily.
Right? Yeah, it's called Candy Coated Dreamer by Baby Bash and Frankie J. Yo, if they put out an album together,
they need to
which I think
remix
they're
it.
leading to, I'm here.
They need to throw a remix and have Bruno Mars on it.
Yeah, Bruno would fit. I like Bruno, and I like Dim.
I listen to Vices by Ludacris.
For some reason, Ludacris is so corny to me when he raps now, and I can't get past it.
It's because he's writing the choruses. Vices.
It just sounds
He needs to make a song with a tight beat by Metro and talk about beating people up. And you would like it.
Yeah, but I think it's because that's just not where he is anymore in life. So it's kind of like hard for him. Once you leave,
he can still spit, but
Yeah, and I think some of his metaphors are incredible. Still to this day. That's one thing Ludacris never got credit for is his metaphors. He is amazing. But
no, and he still got a good voice for it. He had good cadence on the track. The beat was like kind of cool and then kind of like not cool at the same time. But that chorus was weak.
If Ludacris never put out another song ever, I'd be 100% fine. Like I wouldn't miss him. I wouldn't be like, you know who needs to drop? Ludacris, because I just don't feel the same way. Like I don't feel that there's no hunger.
There's certain people he needs to work with.
It.
He needs to work with people like Pharrell.
Possibly.
Because he doesn't want that aggression lane. So who do you work with who's not an aggressive lane that's already helped make you a hit?
But see, my favorite Ludacris, though, was even before Pharrell. My favorite Ludacris was...
is like Stand Up.
Oh, I'm talking before that.
Oh,
I'm talking Chicken and Beer.
You like just like
that,
Roll Out, yeah.
And All Gold Guns that was with 2 Chainz and DTP at that time. Like, I'm talking back for the first time Ludacris. I bought his first album. Like that Luda, that raw Luda.
So you think
Southern Hospitality?
What if he went back to those beats?
Maybe
it's beat choice then?
Maybe because I think Southern Hospitality was produced by Pharrell, possibly. But when he started changing his life, which is good, it's making it sound like I don't want people to change their lives, but when the
but he talks about
to get
banging hoes and modeling and thoughts and stuff in this song, so it's like, well, maybe like. I just think he doesn't. I think he's got a little bit too much hype beast around him.
I like aggressive Luda.
Instead of somebody say, "Yo, this chorus isn't good."
I don't know. I don't need it.
And the cover art's weird.
I don't need it. Division.
You know what we do need?
Drop that POV from the album called Morning After that's coming out really, really soon. I like this song.
I'm going to like the whole album.
I like the whole album from what it's sounding like so far, from the 3 songs he's put out as singles. POV is dope. Once again, this is music that you can 2-step to in the kitchen. I like it. Tell me why Victor Oladipo is singing. Victor Oladipo, he's a basketball player. It's so corny, bro. It's so corny. He's on the Orlando Magic. It's featured 2 Chainz. It sounds like this like weird inspirational pre-EDM. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with this. Victor Oladipo, I'm sure your locker room is having a time.
I didn't even think about
this. This is so wild, bro. Ryan, I think that's how you say her name. It's RHYON, Gone. She used a sample from a Blackstreet song back in the day that used to be dope. It's called Gone. I like this song. This song was good. I liked it. Currency and Lex Luger in the lot. It's weird to hear Currency on harder beats because Currency is like the mellowed out jazzy. He like raps over that, but this is a hard song. It's just I don't know if his voice lends to it because I'm just used to hearing chill Currency. T Grizzly keeps coming with the same flow. I think that'll be a problem down the road if he doesn't switch it up. The song's called Win. It's decent. He makes very inspirational gym music, but it's not a hit. I don't think it's a hit. Jessie J dropped. Not My Ex. She's still an underrated singer. Jessie J has vocals. These songs are old. Shame is old. Move is old. I'll Name the Dogs is old. Frozen, that's on that Sabrina Claudio album that we've been telling you about. I can't find it, bro. Oh, here it is. Did you hear this? Get Lit, Will Smith.
What?
Yo, Will Smith dropped an EDM song. Bro, it is terrible. It is...
Yo, I wonder if Jaden's like, come on, bro.
Bro,
because Jaden's still got the juice. I don't care what anybody says. Jaden has got the juice.
As far as what, though? Like, what? Like, the juice is... It's vague. Kim, tell me.
I think he can put out a hard project. Did you think that song he was gonna make was gonna be in the NCAA like previews and stuff? Look at me.
I don't think he's a bad rapper. I don't know if I trust him with an entire project.
Would you rather listen to Jaden or Lil Pump?
Well, you're comparing like.
He's got the juice.
Lil Pump is like over here.
The culture says Lil Pump got the juice.
Do they make the same type of music?
No.
I'm supposed to compare them. But Jaden can rap though.
But who
Jaden
does
can
make
rap.
the same music as Jaden?
You can listen to stuff like Sir Michael Rocks. You can listen to a lot of underground stuff that does it. MF Doom's son, I can't remember his name, but he makes music.
None of those people are even real. You just made them all up.
Okay. So yeah, it's called Get Lit by Will Smith.
How did we not listen to Keep the Devil Off?
How do we not listen to it? We listened to it. I listened to it.
I didn't.
You retweeted it today.
I didn't know he came out with the single. I thought he just announced the album.
Oh no, that was what you retweeted today was the cover art for it.
Yeah, he announced the album.
Well, you retweeted the cover art for the song.
No,
as well.
it was the album.
The cover art for the album is different too. You did both. That's why I thought you heard the song.
No, he says the double EP.
The song is called "Keep the Devil Off." This is more of an up-tempo, groovy song. It is not your normal crit, but it's on a wave, and I like it. It's not a new wave though. It sounds like an old school song. I can't wait for the Big Crit album though. It's gonna be really good. Forever is a mighty long time is the name of the album that we're gonna get, and I'm excited.
Wait, how old is Will Smith?
Will Smith has got to be in his late 40s.
Why didn't he talk to Jay-Z? Because it's amazing to me how consistent Jay-Z can still sound.
He's never been as good a rapper as Jay-Z, though. Not even close.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, age, though, Jay-Z has learned to still be able to keep in touch with young culture, which is pretty impressive, actually, when you break that down.
Yeah. But, I mean, I just think that comes with artistry. I don't think he's as good as artist of a hip-hop artist as Jay-Z, so Jay-Z's...
Isn't there rumors that Will Smith's, all of his verses were written anyways?
Well, Rakim wrote Summertime, and you can even hear it in the tone.
Song still goes, though.
It does. I don't think all of his stuff was written, but I know for sure Summertime was written.
Better not be the one, just the two of us, because that was...
Just the two of us and Getting Jiggy With It are some of the most phenomenal pieces of work of all time. Getting Jiggy With It is legendary.
You got so much more stuff than I had.
So good. Yo, you know who let me down today? Craig David. So Craig David dropped For the Gram, and I'm thinking, all right, it's gonna be talking about Insta thoughts. It's gonna be talking about just crazy stuff. I'm looking for Craig David to slay, and it's like this weird. He used auto-tune. I'm like, fam, your voice is amazing. Maybe he's losing it though. Maybe he's getting older. Maybe his voice is like losing.
Craig David, man.
7 Days is still like
7 days
in the playlist. Jafiel.
Yeah, listen to 7 Days by Craig David if you already haven't, because you'll want to listen to it again and again and again. I mean, I'm pretty much that's pretty much it, man.
Shout out to our boy Mikey Bassey though. He's still dropping bombs. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, guys. A lot of new music we had to cover today. Very, very, very good stuff. We're almost through the entire podcast at this point. Anything quick we want to hit?
Let's see here. What we got? Yo, rip to AOL AIM. Mine was Doby 10310.
Man, mine was I Am That G3. Yep.
With a quote at the bottom as my signature on my profile or whatever you want to call it from Jesus Walks by Kanye West.
I had my icon was a flashing Michael Jordan icon.
Oh, it was flashing. I forgot about the icons. Mine was probably something trolly.
Mine was, it was like Jordan everything. It was so dope. Oh man, it was so great.
How many girls would you talk to on a daily basis?
I mean, we're out here just chilling, trying to progress.
Yo, rip. Moment of silence real quick for
AOL is dope, man. But when you be talking to a girl and actually send the wrong thing to her, that was like the accidental text before texting was a thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, shout out to AOL. We've talked about the NBA All-Star format. Tyrese versus The Rock. That's been interesting. Have you been seeing any of that?
I totally understand where Tyrese is coming from, but at the same time, like, The Rock's like, yo, I got to get my money, too.
I think that this whole thing, so for those that don't know, next year, the end of next year, We were supposed to be getting a new Fast and Furious movie. It would be the 9th installment of the franchise. I know, it's insane that that's even a thing.
That's wild.
But we've been also hearing rumors that Jason Statham and The Rock are going to take their issues and their feud into a Hobbs solo movie. The Rock plays Luke Hobbs in the series. He came along on Fast 5 and kind of really reinvigorated the series again. And he wants to do a solo movie. I guess they had some issues with the timing of the movie. The Rock's movie wanted to come out around the same time that the Fast 9 movie came out, so they had to push it back. And Tyrese is heated. He's taken to Instagram, and he has just laid into The Rock and The Rock's production agency quite a bit, and pretty much just said The Rock only cares about money. It's sad to see it come to this, man. And you feel like people are choosing sides because Vin Diesel posted a picture of him, Paul, and Tyrese and said brotherhood right after Tyrese did that. So you feel like Vin Diesel, who we know has issues with The Rock anyway, is taking Tyrese's side in it. The Rock hasn't said anything because he's extremely professional. Like, you're not going to see The Rock like come out and be like calling him names.
Yeah, because like I'm sure he's probably done some stuff on the behind the scenes. And
the thing is, me. I'm Team Rock on this only because we've had 8 other movies.
Right.
If this was the 3rd movie in a trilogy that we needed for the story, you're going to push that back? No.
I think Tyrese is mad because that's the only thing he's got working.
Probably. I don't think he's been in the last 2 Transformers films. Not that I've seen them. But I don't think that he's been in the last 2 Transformers films.
He doesn't do anything.
No, but
let's be honest, it should have ended when Paul Walker died.
Oh, it definitely should have. I agree with that.
So I'm not mad. You know what should have happened? Paul Walker's dead, and then what happens? Well, Jason Statham and The Rock do their own thing with cameos. That's it. It's not Fast and Furious 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I guess they're going to go to 10. But if we're getting 2020, if we're getting the 9th one, then I guess like it would be like 2023, and then we'll get the last one, the 10th.
Dude, man, it should have ended with Paul Walker. That would have been the perfect way to end that series.
It should have ended that way too. But you know what's wild? The longer this goes on, the longer we'll have to wait for the reboot, because you know there's going to be a reboot. This series, this franchise has made too much money. When our kids are in high school, bro, they're going to come out with a Fast and Furious reboot, and it's going to be Paul Walker's kid.
Speaking of reboots,
it's gonna be nuts.
Still haven't even seen the Power Rangers reboot, and I'm kind of upset about it.
You haven't?
By the way, it's coming out. We need to get it, and then you need to read it, and I'll read it, and you need to let me know, because I was collecting the comic books, but the first volume is done. So they're coming out the hardcover of the Power Rangers comic book series by Boom.
Oh yeah, I need to look into
that. So the volume, the year 1 hardcover with all the current book series, and they're continuing it for a second year. It's doing really well. They just talked about it at the Comic-Con panel, but that's coming out in the middle October.
Okay, that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we've covered everything. Can you think of anything else we're forgetting?
I mean, no. I mean, we're trying not to. We're trying to keep it at an hour. We're trying to respect your time as a listener.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to get into 101 conversation starters for couples to close out the podcast. No more fun and games.
I'm trying to remember where we left off.
Yeah, left off.
What the heck? Why am I lost?
Do you need a map?
All right, hold on. Give us some Christmas. We've already done that. Okay, that was one we did. Did we do this one? I don't think we did. Describe the location and 3 features of your dream home.
I don't think we did
didn't.
That one.
Dream home. I mean, if we're going big, I'm very, very thankful and blessed with my house. So let's not get that twisted right now. But dream home, I think it would be closer to a beach for me. I just like water. The mug would have a full basement that's finished with like a full studio, video, and music, and then like a game room.
That'd be cool.
That'd be something I would really like. Also in the backyard. So that'd be feature 1. Backyard, a pool with the hot tub, and a backyard basketball hoop.
That'd be cool.
With like the actual make it so you can play full
the
half
regulation
court games.
The regulation.
Well, I mean, a full court game would be tight, but just half court with the lines and stuff like that. With the NBA line and the regular high school line.
That'd be dope. I think I would do the basketball court inside in the basement.
Oh.
I would do the pool on the outside too with the jacuzzi. And then I would make a whole floor the master bedroom.
That'd be wild.
The entire floor.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was episode 35. Hopefully you missed us. Hopefully you missed us. Hopefully you enjoyed us back. Hopefully you are excited to listen to some new music. And hopefully you shout us out on social media. Hit us up, Twitter, Instagram, at Daps_pounds. Give us a like. Hit up the comments. Y'all know what to do. Dappies, show us some love.
Show us some love, guys. We did it. We made it to the end of the podcast. We'll see you next week. My name is Malky. To my right, we have
Doby.
We represent 2 mics,
2 friends,
and 1 show.
The Daps and Pounds Show.
Shout outs to the shout out.
Gang.
Peace, guys.